Today on the MRDJMofNJ talk show, today we will be reviewing, introducing myself, this new show, and how I get my videos so long. Here it is. Okay, welcome guys, it's MRDJMofNJ. Today I'm starting a new series. Probably going to be about 40 minutes for each video, and I really wanted to do this because this is basically a podcast, but I was trying to use an Olympus recorder that my father used to use. Now he has a new one because he got it wet in the rain, but he's going to basically at least try to I tried to make it work. It wouldn't record because of the file issue. This is why we make mistakes in the rain. Like, there has been at least 5 times, and I say 5 times, that my dad has dropped his phone into the sink. 2 times it was our own house sink, so I don't know why it was that, but yeah, it hasn't happened in this house yet, but it seems like wet things can just destroy things. That's like your new t-shirt. Like, by the way, I'm wearing the Minions t-shirt. Yeah, it's awesome. But with that, like, let's say you got a new t-shirt for your birthday, and you really wanted it. It was like this one. It's really cool. Literally my dresser is on my piano, so let me just try to turn around the camera here. Yeah, it's really on that because I don't even really use my piano anymore because of that. But let's say your mother got this for your birthday, this t-shirt, this Tony Hawk t-shirt. And then it gets in the rain. It gets wet. It's ruined! I wouldn't really say that, but, you know, hashtag epic fail. What I wanted to say is I just want to introduce myself. If you've never seen my channel before, make sure you subscribe, and the link is down below. But yeah, like with this, this show is basically just a talk show. You know, on Twitch there's the gaming talk shows. This is another version of those, and this is how I got inspired. I got inspired by Rhett and Link, which, if you don't know them, they make a show called Good Mythical Morning, and if you've heard of that, that's who they are. And if you haven't heard of Good Mythical Morning, I feel so sorry for you. But because it's a great show, they review. One time they reviewed like 6 snacks that went extinct, and I will put the link to that video below, and I'll also put BuzzFeed's version because they also did a more extended version of that. They also did a video back in 2013 on dang it. I hate that moment when you're recording a podcast or a talk show and you just forget what you're going to say. One fact about all the U.S. presidents, and it's basically a true or false. Yeah, and I'll also put the link to that down below. They also did a video on, like, they started doing like early videos. They kind of shared stories. Like, their first episode was an extremely OCD morning routine. Remember, all the links are down below. Just click show more and they'll all be there. Yeah, and they also did like my epic fail at Target, where Rhett explains the Super Target in LA and how he really just failed. But I was also inspired by my Father the Crazy Tom show. If you haven't heard of it, I'll put the link to the website and his channel, where he sometimes uploads videos, but he's a great guy. Love you, Dad. But, yeah, that's where I got inspired from that. I got inspired from Rhett and Link with their Ear Biscuits, show, which is where they go, and talk to people, of what they do, their stories. One episode was with Matt Santoro, PewDiePie. There was also one with Tom Ska, the guy who makes the ASDF movies. They also did Grace Helbig. And they also did Steve Cardinal, who makes that Songs in Real Life videos. Man, I hope they don't get taken down by copyright. And all those will be in the description. Why do I need to say they'll be all in the descriptions every 2 minutes? That was an actual slap. Slow motion. Okay, so what I really meant to do there, let me just introduce myself. I am MRDJMofNJ. Not going to actually reveal my full name. Hey, it's stuff like Jacksepticeye or Tom Scott. You don't know his actual name. Yeah, you can just call me Dan or whatever. Dan the man. Dan, get it? Man, damn it. I got all my stuff going on there. I had to make the joke, right? I had to make the joke about the beaver dam. Right? Yeah, I'm not going to always be in this location for my talk shows, to be honest with you. I'm sometimes going to be in my bedroom, which is right here. That's my bed. Sorry if the lighting is so fucking poor, but I showed you my dresser, which is pretty much my piano. I have a Minecraft calendar. Yeah, so I have a Minecraft calendar here. I don't know if you can see that. I have my lamp up there because half of my Christmas lights are somehow going to go down soon. They are going to take place soon. Those curtains behind me, by the way, they are my car's curtains. I really want to replace them because I don't want to look like I'm 2. Oh, my ice pack. Oh, this is gonna be warm. Yeah, I hurt my knee last night. I had to get the ice pack. Screw you, ice pack. I'm gonna go on with the podcast. If you didn't see that, it was like, how do I put the camera down? Looks like it's falling out of the sky from a mountain. Or it's like those twisty roller coasters that go around and make my camera tip over. Yeah, this is actually the Canon PowerShot A620, and yeah, I don't know why I sang that, but yeah, I'm from New Jersey. Yeah, do I sound like I'm from the north? 'Cause this crappy 240p quality probably gonna take place in that. Screw you. But yeah, I meant screw you, bad quality. Not you guys. No. Sir, sorry if you just clicked off the video there. Don't be offended. You know, I just realized, just introducing myself, we're at the 10-minute mark now, and Hey, I wanted to tell you, like, how many podcasts I do and how long I do them. This will be, I think it'll be the only podcast of March. I'm recording this on the 18th of March, but it might go up on the 22nd. I'm not completely sure. If it does go up early, face palms. But I normally do 2 or 3 a month. Summer break I might do a little bit more, maybe 4 or 5, because I'm trying to like maybe like the Crazy Tom Show. He does it every week, and I feel like doing it different times in the month might be a little bit better, but I'm not completely sure about that. My podcast will probably be 40 to 45 minutes long. My memory card is actually only 2 gigabytes, and it contains about 45.5 minutes, so I'm gonna save those 30 seconds and let it live in the clouds of heaven. And the others will be sent into YouTube non-poor views hell. But yeah, if mine is 45 minutes, like when you get to the 45-minute mark, it wouldn't make sense doing that. If you didn't know, there will be a shout out in the beginning or the end, but because I was doing my introduction, I totally forgot to do it. But well, you know, that's okay. I'll do it at the end. You don't have to worry, because if you don't want to hear the sponsors or the shout outs, that's fine, because it really wouldn't make sense. But at the beginning of my podcast, what I will do is, there's a lump on my thing. That's why it looks like I'm rubbing it, because look, I don't know if it's there, but yeah, that little pixel right there. I don't know if that's a pimple. Pop it! But really, what it is sounds like a drug that you get tripped on. Yeah, that's what I mean by tripped. Nope. I seriously almost tipped that camera over. Why, camera? But what I was going to say is, if it is 45 minutes, you don't need to be there, because you only need to be there for the last 30 seconds, because that's probably when I'm going to be doing the sponsors or shout-outs. And if you don't want to hear the shout-outs, then fine, you can just click off the video. Fine. Yeah, that's not a real flap. This is a real flap. I missed. Looks like I'm just murdering myself with the hand. That's what it looks like, right? From what you guys can see. Right? Right! I'm looking at you. Hi! Looks like I'm like looking away from the camera. That's because I'm looking at my screen. Okay, I'm looking straight at you. Okay, that's weird. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm actually sitting on a old crappy chair. You can look down here. I'm holding up the chair. There's all these cracks in it. I don't know why it is that. What I actually want to show you, some of my old PS1 games. Some of them are PS2, but I'll get them. Now, I don't have my PS2 anymore, because that is because that is all because Yeah, but one of them is Madden 2000. That's one of my favorites. NFL Game Day 2003. It was an okay game. Just wasn't the best. Hey, it was the first game with... Wait, does this one have the Texans in it? And I don't think this one... Oh, that's the back. I don't think this one even has the Texans on it. And I think that is because the Texans were founded that year. What copyright is this? Copyright 1999. That was before they were founded, so no. NFL Blitz Pro. Am I covering the thing? Okay, I'm not. But copyright 2003, much better looking game, especially on the graphics. That looks like a game I would definitely play. All the Madden games and Monopoly Party. This is from 2002. Man, is that old? That's as old as NR 2002. If you don't know what that is, that's NASCAR Racing 2002 season. I have 2003 season. The second edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is something that my mom would definitely play. It's from 2000. Because who doesn't want to be a millionaire? You can do whatever you want when you're a millionaire. The Game of Life from 1998. I don't want to live over that game. Why do I have the SpongeBob SquarePants Super Spun? I think my mom was going to intentionally sell this one from 2001. I wasn't even born back then. And I think because of that, this is NFL Blitz 2001. That font. Jeez, that is so weird. Probably the newest game that I have of this from copyright 2007, Madden NFL 08. Another one is MLB 2000. Now, this podcast will not be as long because of what I'm doing and all that chit-chat stuff. But yeah, it won't be as long. It'll probably be about 30 minutes or something. Maybe a normal 40, but now there's nothing to show off. Crap. By the way, I say crap a lot, so don't be... If you just sneeze. Don't say bless you for this screen because you can't even hear it. But I've surprisingly only played one of these games, Madden NFL 08. If you didn't know, it looked like I killed it, but I had to change the battery, so I think that'll be the end of this podcast. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face. As Jacksepticeye would say, like a boss, but I would say just punch it like a real man. And don't push that. Don't push that dislike button. It deserves to be saved and not punched. Because when you punch that like button in the face, that dislike button in the face, I'll ruin you. Just kidding, bro. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back with another podcast very soon. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm glad if you're here. This episode is brought to you by Donna Wilkins Mary Kay. That's actually my mother, and she sells Mary Kay. In the month of March 2015, if you get one item, you get another one half off. And today's shout out is to Brian Libby. He's one of my subscribers and he's one of my favorite friends. Go subscribe to his channel even though he has no videos. I don't care, just subscribe to his channel. Peace. If you didn't know, it looked like I killed it, but I had to change the battery, so I think that'll be the end of this podcast. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face. As Jacksepticeye would say, like a boss, but I would say just punch it like a real man. And don't push that. Don't push that dislike button. It deserves to be saved and not punched. Because when you punch that like button in the face, that dislike button in the face, I'll ruin you. Just kidding, bro. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back with another podcast very soon. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm glad if you're here. This episode is brought to you by Donna Wilkins Mary Kay. That's actually my mother, and she sells Mary Kay. In the month of March 2015, if you get one item, you get another one half off. And today's shout out is to Brian Libby. He's one of my subscribers and he's one of my favorite friends. Go subscribe to his channel even though he has no videos. I don't care, just subscribe to his channel. Peace.